All right, everybody, I am back with my review of the 4th episode of The Penguin, which just got done airing on HBO. Well, not HBO, but just the Max app. All right, and I am going to come out and just say it right off the bat. If you're a Star Wars fan, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Are we in the midst of another Reva situation with the Sophia character on The Penguin Show? Now, I was under the assumption that this was The Penguin Show and his rise to power, but we just had an entire hour devoted to Sophia and what happened in her past and what brought her to where she was. And I got to be honest with you, I thought she was a far more interesting character before we found out what happened to her in this episode. And so I liked having a little bit of that mystery there. And if they were going to reveal some of that mystery, I don't think it needed to be devoted to an entire hour. But they could have probably told what they told in the entire hour in probably 20 to 30 minutes and then focus back on the Penguin, because we're only getting 8 episodes total. And this all I'm going to say, first of all, I will say that Kristen Milotti is freaking knocking it out of the park. Like, this is an Oscar-worthy performance that she is putting on in The Penguin Show. So I'm not taking away from her performance for what she's doing. It's awesome. It's amazing. The story, the way this episode played out was another great episode. But to what end? If there is not a big payoff at the end with the Penguin, if this doesn't tie back to the Penguin and have a massive payoff at the end, we are going to be in another situation where people are going to look back at this and say, wow, I thought this was the Penguin Show, but it ended up being the Sophia Show. Maybe they should have just called it Sophia. So I have some reservations about where they're going to go with this. We'll find out in the next episode what they're going to do, but they took all the mystery away from who she is at this stage, and they let the genie out of the bottle. The cool thing was we got to see a little bit of Arkham. I think they could have made Arkham seem a little bit crazier than what they did. But, man, for her to find out she was in there for 10 years, she doesn't really look different. They just did her hair differently. But we also get to see how evil the Falcone family is in this episode. So there were some good things that happened, but like I said, everything that happened in this episode could have been crammed into 20 or 30 minutes. It didn't have to take the whole hour and 5 minutes that it did, because Penguin was in it for maybe 2 minutes of screen time total, and it's supposed to be the Penguin Show. So I am very worried about what they're going to do with this in the future. It's still well written, it's well acted, but the story, there has got to be a payoff at the end of this. Otherwise, why? All right, guys, so I'm still loving the show. I was engaged the entire time. If you're enjoying The Penguin, you are going to enjoy this episode. But it still doesn't take away from what it feels like at this stage. And I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm never going to hide behind what's happening or mince words. This feels like another Reva situation. But we will find out. We got 4 episodes left. We just hit the halfway point. All right, if you guys saw tonight's episode, what did you think? We'll see you on the next review.